Hello Sunshine, this is Joy from Michigan in the US, and today I am going to do a piece that was inspired by Molly's artistry. It is going to be a blowout with lots and lots of bright colors. This first one is Goldenrod, and I changed my mind. I'm not going to put that one on the canvas first. We are going to start with the lime green. It's a very full cup. I did learn very quickly it's very hard to pour when your cup is this full, so I should have transferred them to little squirt bottles or put them in a bigger cup or something, but here we go, some lime green. And I'm putting this on the bottom because I don't want this to take over. I just kind of want some in the background. So not a ton of green, just a little. And next I'm going to add cadmium medium yellow. I feel like this would have possibly worked on a larger piece even better than on this. This is a 16 by 20 canvas, which is a good size, but I could have had more color separation on a larger canvas. Or if I'd been a little more strategic about where I put my colors. Now we're going to add the goldenrod. Oh, it looks like I changed my mind again. This is the vermilion. I love this orange, a very vibrant, bright. Again, a very full cup, so it was very hard to pour from. I probably could have done 2 or 3 canvases with the amount of paint I mixed up, but I wanted to make sure I didn't run out. This is just a really fun technique too, because you can just put the paint down wherever it makes your heart happy, and then you blow it all out. So it's very freeing. It's a very flowing form, and it can take all sorts of different designs depending on where you put the paint, so it's going to be different every time you do it. This is finally, I'm putting that goldenrod color in, which is a mix of cadmium medium yellow plus cadmium orange and a little tiny drop of violet, and very little orange to send it just to a deeper yellow. That's one of my favorite yellows. It's such a lovely, vibrant, warm color. This next one is a mix of 2 colors. It is Rouge plus, I want to say, Cadmium Red Deep. I'll double check that. Check the description box. I'll write my colors down in there for you. Ooh, that was a lot in that corner. Overall, I used far more paint than you would need. In fact, I ended up having to blow it out more than once because there was just too much paint and I was worried it was going to sag in the middle. So normally for this process, you only want to blow it out once so that you don't end up with mud. I think because I had so much paint on there, I got away with it, but I could not have done any more using the blow dryer than what I did, or I would have had mud. This is, no, this is not cerulean blue. I was going to use cerulean blue and I switched and used sky blue. I wanted something a little bit lighter. And then violet. And I did add a little bit of white to my violet because it tends to dry very dark. So you just put a little bit of white in there just to lighten it up. These colors are very, very thin. It leaves absolutely no trace when you dribble some from the stick into the cup. I really wanted to make sure they were nice and thin so they would flow easily and quickly with minimal mixing. You don't want to move thin paints too much. They will definitely mix. All right, I'm going to clean up my paints. And oh, nope, I have one more color I forgot. I'm going to add a little bit of white, which I was thinking would give me just a little bit of cells, but because all my paints are mixed with Floetrol and water, I get plenty of cells, not from the white, but from just the fact that I used Floetrol. So I'm just adding some white to kind of give it some highlights and brighten it up a little bit. All right, all my paints are put away. I'm just going to pop the air bubbles. Make sure we don't have to worry about that. And then comes the fun part. I did end up squirting paint kind of everywhere, spraying it, whatever, with the blow dryer. I have a lovely splatter on my pants that I was wearing and on the nearby crate. It doesn't bother me. I don't keep anything in my art room that can't get paint on it because I get paint on everything. So I'm just trying to blow, like there's just a explosion of color from the center of the canvas out. And you can see I'm blowing quite a bit of paint off the canvas because there was just way too much. So if you try this technique, just know you can use way less paint than what I did. I'm trying really hard not to blow over it too much because I don't want that muddy look. All right. I think that's it, but as I am popping air bubbles again, as I watch it, the paint is still moving. It's not staying put. All right, so you can see the paint kind of sunk back in on itself. And I was just going to do the one corner, and it worked out so well, I decided to do it several other places, and I'm so very glad I did because it really, really made the piece come to life. It had way too much paint on it. But it was super fun. I would like to try this one again sometime. So thanks so much, guys. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, I'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for the still photos. If you're one of my faithful subscribers, thank you guys so much. I will see you on the next one.